So Sarah stands here before you guys as our witnesses.
Well done.
Both of us are in a stable, sober form of mind, and we want to marry each other.
Not under duress.
We're not under duress, and we want to marry each other. We love each other, and we fit together pretty well. And I think if we continue to respect each other, we will be strong in our marriage. Yes, you can say something now.
Thank you everybody so much for all your help and coming through and joining us from all over the world. There's people from Dubai and Finland and UK, and I mean the coronavirus really has changed a lot of things, but we are very fortunate that we have the technology, that we are able to do this with all the people that we love, regardless of where they are in the world. So we really appreciate that and taking the time and all your effort. And Sandy and Roy, who just helped us with everything from top to bottom, amazing. And you're all very much loved, and we really, really thank you for joining us today.
Okay, cool. So, there's very little formality after this. I'd like to just say a little something about the rings, and then I'm going to send the rings around, and you guys can look at them. Okay. So I made our rings. The rings are made out of gold stock that comes out of a mine that my father used to work on. So the gold comes from somewhere special, and it's going to somewhere special. And what better gift to get from your parents that something that's going to bind you and last forever. All right, so here you can see the two rings. I'm going to send them around this way. First, you can just
send them back.
Give them a bite to check it's gold. Oh, should we show it to the? Can we show it to our Zoom people? Have a look.
Oh wow! Wow, beautiful.
Hang on. Cool, you guys in focus. My angle good.
He's so excited.
So Julia Lakenford is a very well-reputed jeweler here in Tableview. They've been around for like 25 years. We got the design off the web, and I asked them if I could do it, and we got the stock, and we worked out what we were going to do. They had just come back online actually like 2 weeks ago. So
Cons.
They made my ring as well.
Oh really? Okay, nice.
Really good friends with Davin there. He's the owner.
Now they've YouTube our food was there now, right?
No, they're at Bayside Pick and Pay Centre. Yeah.
So happy. Oh yeah.
Silent.
You're having such a nice party for me.
Even is there anything inscribed inside of them?
Yeah.
18 CT.
Very meaningful.
18 Cape Town.
18 for Cape Town.
Does the mine know that the gold is no longer
Yeah, so
Just don't put this online.
Absolutely. The longest story to that, and yes. Yeah. But the gold that existed, came out of that mine exists around the world. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
All contributions there.
Show and tell them.
Yes.
Well, tell them.
So there's no power vested in me, but who are we going to pronounce each other, man and wife? Okay. So the kiss, rings, and then okay. So.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we get it on the right way. Photo. Take like 13 photos from now to the next 10 seconds.
Don't be so nervous.
Just looking. Yay! Okay, so now we will just move straight on to the signing bit, the legal part. So we'll invite Andre to the table over here, and he will describe what we need to do. I've already sort of done my fingerprint here, so you're actually up next, babe. So you're up next here, babe. We can swap since On this side now. Okay, so you're going to do your fingerprints first, and then it's a left thumb.
Oh, there's a legal document. Some trying.
In triplicate.
No, what if you're missing your left thumb? Okay, so now what
So
do we do?
somewhere there, I did hear the words marry and each
Marry
other, and
And
I
so,
heard no
like,
duress.
sane mind, no duress.
That still counts.
It's still agreed.
If there's any terms we're missing, then we just need to add them now.
No, I think we're good. Just in case anybody thinks it's a hoax. It's actually very, very, very real. And wish you well.
Thank you very much.
Exciting and wonderful journey together.
Thank you so
Not
much.
the start, but every day together.
Yes.
So, you've declared yourselves as husband and wife. We can confirm and affirm that indeed from this moment on, Sarah and Stephen, you are legally married and husband and wife.
Just legal.
But we didn't do like a big vow. I think they're assumed. Okay, Jono and
But I
Carl.
think they could have made a bit more of a ceremony. Honest.
Need your telephone number there. Zoom in right underneath that.
Something like
Donna, you want to make the X there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who
would have believed?
Easy to get married in your house if you know how.
Didn't even have to leave the front door. Well done.
I don't have to drive anywhere today.
I think we did sign it.
More research.
I'm a wedding engineer. I just get the stuff done. And Andrew, thank you very much for coming out and adding those last little bits of formalities just to make it 100% official and bringing all the paperwork and making it really easy for us. Right, so those of us that have glass in your hand, you may raise it, and we will. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Many more drinks.
All the best for the future.
Yes, cheers.
Judy would like to say a few words.
Cool.
Give me a sec.
If you can.
Bear with me.
Yeah.
Put it up here.
Well, yeah, on the counter. That's good.
Up there. Put me where nobody puts me anywhere.
Hey, Judy, I'm just trying to make you big. Bear with me.
Oh God, I'm big enough. Please don't make me bigger.
Well,
Is a lot. No. Speak first, Judy. Can we hear you?
Okay, thank you. I hope you can all hear me. There is something magical about what you're doing and something incredibly positive and bright. But Steve, what I really want to say to you, if I can get past sheer photographic necessities, is just that you know Sarah and who she is, what mystique she has, the incredible mix of what makes up this difficult person. And I say this with all the love in my heart, but we all know that we are partly genetic material, and a whole lot of what we don't like about ourselves and some of the things we do like comes from our genes. And Sarah's biological mother and father are not able to be here, but I feel deeply privileged to be able to do this, to say, Steve, that Sarah gets from her mother a creativity, an intelligence, and a sociability that I think is manifest for everybody. And I think that's partly genetic. I think this is what Sarah came into the world with. And from her father, she gets a deep, loving heart, passion about animals, and a wonderful sense of joie de vivre that you can't put her down in spite of the terribly hard time that Sarah has had from many points of view. And I just am so lucky that I'm one of the things she picked up in her experience, that part of her life experience was to acquire some things. And I'm afraid she's acquired you, Steve, as much as she acquired us as a family. And I hope that we manage to give her some of the other things that are considered by her to be good things. Her passion for fairness, her passion for the right things in life, her love of the world, and her need to do things better. And she's one of the most hardworking people in this respect. And I want to say to you, cherish how hard she works, because I know that you appreciate what you've seen of that. But I'm giving over to you, Steve, what her father would have been able to give her to you for, which is to say, cherish and love this girl. She is well worth the trouble. And Sarah, we are so moved by what you're doing with Steve. And I wish you both so much, not just luck, but that you will continue to work at your relationship, because I think everybody who's here knows how much hard work is involved in maintaining a marriage and a relationship of this sort. And so you will have to work really hard at it. And sometimes the work will feel too hard, but don't forget there are so many people, and you just have to look around to see how many people love and cherish you both. And thank you, Steve, for being such a marvelous, holding, steady, stable, warm-hearted man who can see the value in our Sarah. So we wish you from here all the best, and all our love goes to you in this endeavor.
Thanks, Julie. That's very eloquent of you, and I really appreciate your words there. And I'm sure the little tear in Sarah's eye is evidence of the same from her side. Thanks, Julie. That was sweet.
Thanks. Well, Steve, I hate to say this, but this is only the minuscule bit. In the future, I'm afraid you will have to put up with a much longer one of these. Okay.
You know my grandmother. But thanks for sort of virtually walking Sarah down the aisle there. That's very nice of you.
I shall be there.
Awesome.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks, everybody, for your patience.
I'd like to hand over now to probably my father, if you want to say something. It's optional. It's optional. I'm going to need another refill here.
Cool. It's going to reorientate you. Bear with me. Oh. You'll be able to see. Can you see yourself there? There we go.
Hello guys,
The customers
a little bit sort of off the top of my head, no forewarning, but that's typical of an engineer. As sometimes these things come like that. Comes with the solution far before you thought you actually had a problem. I just like to tell you that this is interesting enough. This is now the third son's marriage that we've been through. All three have been very different, I can assure you. We probably waited a while for this, but really delighted to be here today to witness this marriage of Stephen and Sarah. I've known Sarah for a while. In fact, it's just over a year now. Sandy will tell you that the time they announced their engagement, we were about to cross the Orange River. Think about that on the way back from Namibia after a wonderful week away. I'm just delighted, and so is Sandy, to have Sarah come into our family. Lovely girl. Thankfully, the girls get on. It's delightful to see how well Sarah gets on with Eden. Fills our heart with joy. And we wish you well. I mean, it's interesting, different kind of marriage ceremony. But at the end of the day, what makes it all happen is what goes around, you keep. And we certainly, this is a keeper. Thank you guys for being here on this occasion. Sorry if I sound a bit emotional. I think it's probably the encroaching years, but it does mean that it's heartfelt. And it's lovely to see the rest of our family in London witnessing it, and also Ronan in Dubai, and good friends from north and south and overseas. Thanks for being here, guys. It's very important to Stephen. It's very important to us. And we wish you, Stephen and Sarah, all the very best. Lots and lots of a loving future together, whatever your endeavors are. And
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Right, that's it.
I think that's it.
It's time to have cake and coffee now.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you, Zoomers, for coming in.
Oh, did anyone else?